Hello and welcome to BusyWorksBeats.com. Today we continue the trap series right here, BusyWorksBeats.com/trap. Today I want to focus on creating a hard trap beat where the drums are hard, the melody has like a wobble to it, and we're going to use mostly stock plugins so you can get this project for free. So let's open this up. Let's start from the beginning. Let's go to the channel rack, hit the plus icon, and let's pick a decent instrument. Let's start with the let's go to the Fruity DX10. All right, so this has more retro sounds in it. A lot of people overlook it, but let's send this to mixer channel 1. If you don't see this one, hit Alt plus M. So we're gonna start with the chord progression, but let's first pick the sound. I'm gonna right click this little double arrow, and let's go to in flute sound. Let's see. Okay, so let's start with this flute sound. Let's right click, open up the piano roll, and let's start at D, add that note in, and let's create a D minor 9 chord, which is D, F, A, C, E. Now the flute's a little, let me see. Let's see if we can get like a piano vibe going. Let me see here. Fuzzy E piano. I like the sound. Let's just pull it back a little bit in volume. We're gonna change out the sound, so don't worry about the sound. The sound is not that important just yet. And let's copy the chord over, hit Control, left click and drag, and hit Shift, then left click and hold it and drag it over. And let's grab this chord and let's hit Control Shift, highlight the 3rd and the 7th here, and hit Shift down. If you don't know what the 3rd and the 7th is, go to busyworksbeats.com/music theory. So now we have that tense sound. I'm going to copy the chord over twice more, and for the 4th chord, I'm going to grab the 5th and the 7th and hit Shift down. So we used this chord progression before, but I'm going to show you how to use it for trap. And let's just shift the key by hitting Shift up or down. I like this key a little bit more. Let's just switch out the sound here. Let's go for jazz guitar maybe. I haven't tried this, but let's go to the wrench tool or the gear icon. Let's go to the wrench tool and let's go to arpeggiate. Let's go to up. Let's slow down the speed a bit. Now it turns the chords into more of a melodic thing. Now let's trapify this. Let's go to our mixer and let's open up Fruity Delay 3. Where are we at? Fruity Delay 3. Turn the wet level down. Now I like to turn mine on ping pong mode and then pull the pan width out. So it makes it a lot bigger. Let's add Fruity Reverb 2. Add a little tiny pre-delay, maybe 23 milliseconds. I'm reading the values in the top left. Widen it out a little bit. Let's actually keep the delay more pulled in because it's a little distracting. Now let's add gross beat. And let's go to presets, momentary. Let's go to half speed. And let's pull the mix level here with the time knob, the green knob, pull that down. It might be chaotic. So we have to decide, do we want it? Now I'm gonna try one thing, I'm gonna add swing here. I don't think it does much because the notes aren't too close together, so it doesn't really do much. So I'm just gonna tuck this way in the back. It's very subtle. Let's hit Control down. Just so it has a little bit more of an attitude. Now for arpeggios, going upward sounds happy. So let's go downward with the arpeggio. Let's go back to the jazz guitar. Click on the gear icon, go to the wrench tool, and let's click the arrow that goes down. And let's just switch out the preset so we can get a different tone. I'm just gonna go through presets. This actually sounds pretty cool. This is actually really dope. Let's grab some drums from busyworksbeats.com and the Ultimate Producer Bundle. Start with the kick first. Let's go to kick. Let's right click, open that up. Guarantee for real. So now we have to create what type of bounce we're going to use. Let's go to pattern 2. So I'm going to start with the kick bounce. Boom, boom, boom. Very rapid kick. Let's grab a snare. Actually, we might go clap here. Let's go to clap. Let's fade the clap out a bit so it's shorter. Let's grab a hi-hat. Right click, open that up. Hi-hat's gonna be simple. We're just gonna go to a new pattern. Right click, go to fill. Right click, go to fill each 2 steps. Add that in. Now you can be fancy and make the second one unique. I'm gonna keep this as simple as possible, but we can add a little hi-hat roll in here just so it spices it up a bit. So on pattern 4, I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's right click, go to piano roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I want this note to ring out, and I'm going to drag it out. Let's go to half step, hit Control U. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try a faster one. Let's go to 4th step, hit Control U. There we go. Now another thing you can do is at the bottom, change your control here to something like cutoff filter or resonance or pitch even. Let's try pitch. So it goes down in pitch. Now be careful here because the next note you use will have the same value. So I always click on a note that doesn't have that pitch on it. So I'm going to use it sparingly. I don't want to overly use that effect. Turn up the reverb a little bit. I'm going to add a fruity compressor. Actually, let's add a fruity limiter. Switch it to compressor mode so I can visually see what's going on. This is a little more advanced, but I'm just adding a threshold here to keep the reverb at a steady level. Give it a 4:1 ratio. So it's just to keep the peaks tamed. A little subtle change, nothing really dramatic. Pitch the hi-hat so it matches. Let's add the 808. Let's go to busyworksbeats.com and the Ultimate Producer Bundle. Let's figure out which 808 sounds best. I like this one. It's a little rattled, but I like that. For real. Let me make sure I'm tuning it. Right click, go to edit. Click this, go to detect pitch regions. This one's in the key of C, so we can use our keyboard as you would normally. So we're gonna start here at D sharp, and let's switch our snap to grid back to a half beat so it's easier. Back to the playlist. Now I'm gonna keep it in this high octave so I can hear the bass note, and then we're gonna pull it down an octave. the same thing. So at the end. So here I want to go in between. Let's go to a quarter beat. Just have that little jump. Now, if you don't like that 1, 2, 3 type of sound, you can just grab this note, double click it, and make it a slide note, and it will go. It'll bend back. Now the only thing is bending it back down. Now let's hit Control down. Now the only thing is this 808 is super big, so let's fade it out so it has a volume difference so we can hear the punchiness of it. And again, I'm going to clone this so it's not so active, and I'm going to boom, 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 boom. I'm going to take out that da-da-dum. Let's turn up the time shift for the hi-hats. Go to your bass, go to the gear, go to the wrench tool, turn up time shift. That'll make your melody fit in the groove a little bit more. To make your kick hit, open up Fruity Soft Clipper. On your kick track, turn down the post level, go back to your kick, go to the wrench tool, turn up volume multiplier. Now here's another technique. Whoops, let's go here. Call it drums. So I'm gonna route my kick, my snare, my hi-hat, or excuse me, my clap. Where's our 808? Let's right click, route to this track only. Let's take off soft clipper and let's go back to our kick and reset the volume. So we have a plugin inside of the Ultimate Producer Bundle at busyworksbeats.com/UPB. I'm going to leave a link below, but there's a plugin you can use right here under mixing presets. It's called Drum Smacker. So I'm going to drag that over top our drum track. And there's 3 simple knobs. I'm gonna crank them up. So the tone shape is, you turn the tone amp up and then you move the tone shape around. Now the hi-hats are coming through pretty bright, so what I'm gonna do, turn the hi-hats down. Drive a little bit. Turn the clap down. And see how you hear the 808 a lot different now that we're running it through this plugin. The 808 feels different. We also have a plugin for 808s. It's called the 808 Control. We're just going to grab it, drag it over top the 808. You have a beef and a thickener knob. So if you want your 808 to have a lot more bottom, turn up thicker. If you want to beef it up, it's going to add more mids. you can move the thickener frequency with this knob here. It's very fine tuned, so you move it slowly. There we get a lot more ring out of the 808. And it changes the whole energy of the 808. I'm going to crank the beef up, but pull down the fader so it doesn't clip. So here's without. Let's add the plugin. It adds that low end that you actually need for the 808. We even have a vocal mixing plugin, so once you add vocals, you can add that plugin over top of it. I'll play it once more. If you want to continue the trap series, go to busyworksbeats.com/trap, and you can find the Ultimate Producer Bundle right at busyworksbeats.com/UPB. I'll leave the links below. It's busyworksbeats.com.